What is up, YouTube family? Welcome back to another video. Today I am talking about a brand new game. I've mentioned this game once before in my 5 new crypto games coming to Phantasma Chain video. And yeah, this is a game that's coming out on Phantasma Chain. So just so my personal biases are completely out in the open, I have invested in this smart chain and now I want to promote some of the cool games that are being built on it. And Phantasma has very low fees, very low energy costs, and very fast transaction times, and it was built with gaming in mind, so that's why I'm really bullish on Phantasma and the Soul token. But let's talk about this game coming out on Phantasma called Wonderman. But before we get into it, if you enjoy my videos, leaving a big thumbs up is very much appreciated, and also if you're not subscribed yet, make sure you hit subscribe and click that notification bell. Now let's get into it.
On-chain gaming.
So Wonderman is a very cool concept about a space traveler who crash lands on a planet with a bunch of strange creatures. And you go and you capture these creatures, and then you're able to fight with them, you're able to breed them, and you are able to go on a journey with these creatures to try and rebuild your spaceship. And then if you're able to rebuild your ship, then you can travel to other planets and find even rarer creatures to add to your team. So it's kind of a little bit of a mix between Axie Infinity and maybe what Alluvium is trying to do with the ability to capture alluvials. And also it has a lot of inspiration from Final Fantasy, and it's going to be basing its battle system off of Final Fantasy. So let's take a look at the creatures that are going to be in Wonderman, because it's a pretty wacky art style, but I also think it's pretty fun. So you can see it says breed endless possibilities, and you can see that there's a bunch of different creatures here that are all going to be able to breed together to make even rarer creatures. So it should be pretty interesting. So it says that there's endless possibilities, and then this is what I mentioned at the beginning: explore new planets and discover new creatures, the ability to battle, and there's some stats that it shows here, but I want to get into how the earning works in this game, because I think that's one of the biggest draws of crypto games going forward and games built on the blockchain, is the fact that because we get real ownership, we're also going to have play to earn in a lot of these games, where by adding value to your character, you're adding value to yourself in real life as well. So earn, feed them, get them together, watch the magic happen. So there's this food that you can feed to your creatures after you've captured them to breed even more creatures. These creatures will be NFTs on the Phantasma blockchain, and you can also trade creatures, food, and weapons are going to be tradable as well. And then if you win, you're able to receive rewards. You can breed and sell to receive rewards. And if you rank high, you can get even more rewards. But let's jump over to the white paper, because that's not really in-depth enough for me, and I would love to go even more in-depth for how this play to earn is going to work. So Wonderman Nation is an Axie Infinity styled play to earn blockchain game with Final Fantasy game mechanics, where players earn tokens through skilled gameplay and participation in the Wonderman ecosystem. Players battle, breed, explore, and discover to advance their supremacy in Wonderman Nation. So players can earn by competing in player versus player battles, breeding Arcadians, so the creatures are called Arcadians, and selling them on the marketplace. Now, discovering the essential food which is needed to breed Arcadians during battles can also be sold on the marketplace. Discovering spaceship parts during battles and selling them on the marketplace can also generate value for you. Or if you gather all the parts you need, then you can travel to other planets and find even rarer Arcadian creatures. Launching explorations to new planets and moons, and the discovery of new breeds which can be crossbred with Arcadians, collecting and speculating on rare breeds, and winning tournament prizes. So there's a lot of different ways, a lot of different earning mechanics that are going to be set up in Wonderman Nation, and I am really looking forward to seeing how this earning works in practice, and once this game gets released, showing you exactly how much you can actually earn per hour playing Wonderman Wonderman Nation. One important thing to note is that unlike in Axie Infinity, in Wonderman Nation, anyone can play. So there will be non-transferable, non-NFT Arcadians available to all players so that they can take them into battle, allowing anyone to compete and have fun. Now, earnings potential for these non-NFT Arcadians should be 0 or close to 0. So if you play for free, you're not going to be able to earn, but you still will be able to enjoy the game. And only those with NFT Arcadians are actually going to be able to play and earn in Wonderman Nation. Now, each Arcadian is going to come with its own unique abilities and talents. Breeding them together is the ultimate way to build your force and give you the most options possible when you go into battle. I love all of the goofy food here as well. This is so much more entertaining than just having SLP, which stands for Smooth Love Potions in Axie Infinity. Having all of these different food varieties is going to be really fun. Arcadians love tasty food, who doesn't, right? And the food that you'll discover on Arcadia while you're battling is what they love best, and is just the thing to get things happening. And right there, they're talking about breeding. Play around with your Arcadians plus food combos to get new results in your offspring. So the food that you're feeding your Arcadians before they breed is also going to affect the children that they have, which I think is a pretty cool concept. Now let's talk about how the battle style is going to work in Wonderman Nation. Now, Wonderman's gameplay is a turn-based strategy game in a Final Fantasy battle style. So I know some people don't like turn-based games, some people really enjoy it, but the battling in Wonderman Nation will be turn-based based on how Final Fantasy's battling system works. Choose between attack, ability, item, and defense moves at the start of your turn. Your opponent chooses their moves, and then you watch the action unfold. Now, one really cool thing about Wonderman that I think is going to take it to the next level over a game like Axie Infinity is that environments are not only pretty, but also useful in Wonderman battles. They're not just for looking at, the white paper says. You can command your creatures to utilize the environment for strategic, offensive, and defensive purposes. And this is where the food and ship part treasures are to be found. So rolling that boulder over your opponent may just give you a crushing victory and bonus spoils besides. When you play the hometown team, your creatures know what you want and they know what they like. So they're most likely to get the bonus of finding food. So if you don't know, there's also going to be 2 teams, and each time you battle, you choose which team you're on. There's Team Wonderman, and then there's the hometown team, which is like the natives of the planet. And I think Wonderman is going to have like an attack bonus, but the hometown team is going to have a defense bonus, and also they're going to have a better understanding of the environment. So your creatures are going to be able to find parts and stuff easier when you're playing the hometown team. All right, now this is another really cool aspect of Wonderman, the discovery part, which is currently not in Axie Infinity. Maybe Axie Infinity adds it with the land gameplay, but the white paper says that if you want to discover the rarest creatures and get a piece of the ongoing breeding royalties as the original discoverer, which is really cool. So if you actually discover a new creature, then you get breeding royalties anytime that other players are breeding the creature that you discovered. While battling, you have a chance to uncover pieces of Wonderman's spaceship, which we already mentioned, which are scattered and were scattered after the initial crash. Now, discover all of the parts in the environment and trade them online to put your spacecraft back together and jet off to new moons and planets and discover the ultimate rare creatures. Once you have all the parts, then all you need to do is stick in some fuel and you're ready to blast off into the metaverse of discovery. So I think that is a really cool aspect of this game as well. The fact that there is discovery, I think is gonna add a lot to this game, but I would love to hear what you guys think about Wonderman Nation. I think this game has a ton of potential. If Axie Infinity has showed us anything, then it's that a simple mobile game. And honestly, Wonderman Nation, I think is actually dropping on PC first and is going to even have more complexities than what Axie has, but a very cute easy, approachable game that has solid play to earn mechanics, I think has a ton of potential for crazy player population growth. And all that Phantasma chain needs in order to really take off as a smart chain, right now it's only valued at $70 million, is if a couple really popular games are released on Phantasma chain, then it's really gonna bring the Sol token into the limelight, and I am a very happy Sol investor as well. So if you guys enjoyed this video, remember to leave a big thumbs up. That'll help us out a ton in the YouTube algorithm, and when more people leave thumbs up, then the algorithm recommends the video to more people, which is super awesome. And then if you've watched this whole video or up to this point and you're not subscribed yet, what are you doing? Make sure you hit subscribe and click that notification bell, and you will not miss any future content as I continue to cover the very best crypto games, the very best NFT games, the very best play to earn games as this new industry, this new stage of gaming. I think this is a true revolution into what the future of gaming will be takes place. This is a really exciting time, and I'd love you to join us for this journey. And then I'll end by saying thank you to our incredible Patreon supporters. Your guys' support is so appreciated. I think we are getting close to $1,000 a month in support, which is super helpful. I don't make these videos by myself, but Nate, my brother, edits these videos. Josh, our friend, does the original intro and outro music. We actually just hired a new thumbnail creator as well. So let me know if you like these this new style of thumbnail that we've been using. And yeah, we could not do it without your guys' support. So thanks so much for supporting us on Patreon and becoming channel members. It just helps us out a ton. But don't worry guys, if you can't support us, then thumbs up on your way out is all the support that we need. And until next time everyone, have fun roaming the metaverse.